Oi, oi, guys. It's actually Tuesday afternoon, early afternoon. I think it was like just gone 2 when I left. It's probably later than that now, but I might have that wrong, of course, but I know it was gone 2. Just not sure about the just gone 2. But I hope everybody's having a good start to their week and tuning into themselves. And that's something I wanted to just share with some of you guys, is that tune in, the tuning in bit. You know, some people will say, you know, what do you mean by tuning in? It means a number of different things. And the first thing I would go recommending you do is setting your phones up or your watches or whatever to kick off an alarm, say every hour, so you can make a habit of tuning in. So on the hour when that kicks off, you can tune in, and you can either have it say, you know, relax or calm, breathe, whatever. Just have something come up that can turn you towards a PPA, positive progressive action, towards helping yourself. And that means tuning in. And what tuning in is, first and foremost, is what's your breath doing. So we slow our breath down and we make sure we get our breath nice and calm down and slow it down. So that's the first point. Next thing is emotion. What's my emotions doing? What's going on with my emotions right now? What am I feeling? Why am I feeling it? What is it? Is it anger? Is it sadness? Is it resentment? What is it? Anxieties, fears over something, and then the whys, and then follow that, and then follow it and see where it goes. But to do this throughout your day, so that, you know, in the end, you're going to just start picking up a habit of doing it. And once you get into a habit of doing it, I just see a few fish dart off, and I'm wondering if there's a bass around after them, because I just saw a big old swirly of water. I could see something bigger swimming over there by the look of it. But no, you tune into yourself. You tune in and just give yourself that bit of calmness throughout the day. Every hour. Go longer than that if you want, but do certain time periods to where you can tune in. And you can tune in anywhere you want, in the car, driving, as long as you don't go into meditation, of course. Just check in and see what your breath's doing and start elongating the breath out a little bit, all through the nose. Calming the mind down, pushing the belly out with the breath in, and allowing the belly button to come towards the backbone with the breath out. And just slowing that down. And you can do that anywhere. You can do that in your car, you can do that in supermarket, you can do that sitting watching the TV. And then just have that little bit of a like, what's going on with me right now? What's happening? What's my thinking doing? What's my emotions? And then why? And then just do that to make a habit. But I had no idea what I was actually going to talk about. One thing that did come to mind before I actually left the house and started walking was got the Becket Johnson interview dropping tomorrow. So if you go over to Becket Johnson's, I'll put his link in the description below. But if you go to his channel, and you'll see this guy on a thumbnail, and it was an interview that I did with him probably a couple of weeks now, week and a half, couple of weeks ago, and it was an absolute blast. I really enjoyed it. It's now opened up new branches on my journey, as far as okay, could be taking this somewhere. I've been in talks with him, and there's going to be things on the move. We both agree. We don't know exactly when yet, but we're both talking about lives and all kinds of shit. So it's looking pretty damn good, and another outlet to reach people, and another outlet to grow within ourselves. Becket including himself, and growth in what we do and growth in our business, hopefully, you know, you never know. and the growth in reaching other people and helping someone else, and it's just awesome meeting all these different people. And I'll tell you what, guys, don't ever, you know, look, judge, or anything like that. Open yourselves up to everybody, and you never know who you're going to meet. You know, you get brought up with these different judgments of people, and you know, you hear it. You can't help. You'd be you'd be probably living in a box if you haven't heard anything with people judging another person, right? You've probably been living under a rock if you haven't heard it. But we live in that kind of society, and I love everybody. I don't judge anybody, and unless I'm being judged, then I always say, let the judge be judged. That's what I say. But you know, if you open yourself up and you talk to people and you get to want to know the other person, if you make it about you, you're going to have anxieties walking into situations where there's strange people or other people that you don't know. The one thing I've started learning, especially with my job that I do, is when I get a new person come on, and they don't know me, I don't know them, and they're sitting there going, help me out of my head, right? And it's all about getting to know them. And I take that in with my personal life as well. You know, I want to get to know people. I want to know. There's so many different stories that you hear, and you just don't know people. And I've had clients where all of a sudden they'll say, oh yeah, you know, I play piano, or I freaking do this, or I do that. And I'm like, what? And they just talk about it like it's like nothing. But it's like, all of a sudden I'm interested, I want to know. Because it's a ways to the mind. It's things to use like that help work on the mind. So if you get to know people, you'll be really surprised. And instead of just shutting yourself down over other people's bullshit, don't listen to other people's bullshit when you're trying to, you know, get to know people, because they're going to steer you in the direction that they want you to go in, not in the direction that you want to be. And here you are wanting to meet people, and you're, you know, getting a shell like full of nonsense, and going with what they tell you. Make up your own mind, and it goes the other way around. And just because someone says somebody's a good person, you know, you have your own reality to that. Meaning, get to meet the people. You know, they may be brilliant, but then again, you may get a different vibe altogether. So, you know, open yourself up. Keep yourself neutral. Don't judge. Open yourself up, and you never know what's going to happen. You never know where you're going to grow. You never know what things are going to all of a sudden start materialising. And I've been seeing that lately. Every time I say yes to everything, it's like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll figure it out after, you know. And all the fear, of course, I get the anxieties come and all that, but then it's working on the anxieties, because you ain't stopping me from doing that now. No. Because I've seen so many different growths happen when I said yes and done it. When you say no and you just sit back because of fears or something that you're not working on, or insecurities or something like that, you don't grow. You ain't going anywhere. It takes facing a little bit, and it's the same with people. It's the same with people. If you have issues with going into strange places because there's a lot of people there that you don't know, go walking in there with the mindset of, what can I learn? Who can I talk to? Who can I make a friend? Who can I learn from? What are every person is a different piece on a chessboard. Like, what do they do? How do they move? Everything. And when you do it like that, it becomes exciting, because now you want to find out about people, and all of a sudden your energy will start buzzing. Trust me. Don't walk in there like this and not want to know people and afraid, and people are going to judge you and criticise you. Who gives a shit? Right? The people that are standing there judging you and criticising you, and you don't even know them, are the people you don't really want to be around anyway. So who cares? The people that ain't judging you, and the people that are probably looking at you and going, I wonder who that is, I'd like to talk to them, they're the people you want to know. Right? Fuck the other people. because they're going to judge anyway. They might walk around their day like that, judging everybody, you know, because of their own insecurities, looking at themselves in others and going, oh, yeah, just freaking judging. You don't want to be around those people. They're negative energy, toxic. So what does it matter if they're saying negative shit? Don't matter. Right? Just go out there and do it. Pick your chest up, roll your shoulders back and look forward and be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. And walk into that room with a little bit of like, grace, what can I learn? What can I learn here? Who's up for some positive banter? Who's up for some energy building? Who's up for some foundation building? Who's up for learning? That's what you're going there with. So go and check out that podcast that's coming up. I don't know how I got on this subject, but go and check out that podcast that's coming up with Becket Johnson. Great guy. I haven't known him that long, but it feels weird because I told him the other day, I said, why does it feel like all of a sudden I fit straight in? It was weird. And he goes, yeah, I'm feeling the same way. It's like I've known him for a while. And then he turned around and he said, I wonder if it's in a past life. And I thought, yeah, that's a freaking big possibility. Because it's like, it's weird, it's crazy how we're alike. Anyway, I don't know who these are pulling up here, but I'm going to let yous go. Love yous and leave yous. Have a great day. And stay the course. Actually, they're going over there. Okay, I thought they were stopping to talk to me. Stay that course and keep it going. Keep moving forward. Namaste.